We'll build it where it is needed first, as identified by the men and women who work the border, and then we'll fill it in as time goes on. I really hope to have it done within the next 2 years.
In a Fox News exclusive, the brand new DHS Secretary, General John Kelly, getting right to work, unveiling his timeline to build that border wall. But can it actually be done in 2 years? Let's ask Texas Agriculture Commissioner, Mr. Sid Miller. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Good
to
morning.
be here.
Great to be in your state.
Thank you.
Let's start in the beginning. What is this gun right here on your lapel?
Well, of course, I'm an elected official.
Right.
And if you're campaign chairman and campaign treasurer is a guy named Ted Nugent, you get to wear a pistol on your lapel.
He's a ranch owner down
Yes, yeah, he's one of our ranchers.
All right.
Here.
Hey, Sid, a conversation we had months before the election, and we're going to get to the wall in just a second, was, and Donald Trump talks about this out these days. He goes, remember when people said Texas is in play?
Right.
Hillary could win Texas? You were the guy who came on our show and said, what are these people smoking? No way.
Yeah, obviously he ended up winning by about 10 points. So it wasn't close. All the polls were wrong. So,
Sid, you recently went to Trump Tower and you met with him to talk about the wall. What was that conversation?
Well, we talked about a lot of things, but our farmers and ranchers here in Texas have a real problem. They can't even go on their property. It's so dangerous down there in certain areas. Something I'm familiar with. I served 12 years in the Texas House, and I was chairman of Homeland Security and Public Safety. So we had charge under Governor Rick Perry then to secure the Texas border. So I've been down there a lot and have witnessed that and the problems we have down there.
General Kelly says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it within 2 years. What does Texas need? What areas? How much is it going to cost?
Well, I think one thing that people don't realize, a third of the wall is already built. About 650 miles is there.
Mm-hmm. Does it work?
And it works,
okay.
Yes. We have it down in the high-populated areas like Harlingen and McAllen and Brownsville. So it helps our guys tremendously to patrol that and monitor it both physically and electronically.
And how much do you need?
Well, that's a third of it. So there's about 1,800 more miles to be built.
What about, Sid, what about the stories? Some ranchers and farmers don't want the wall for a myriad of reasons.
Well, that's far and few between. Most of them, it's so dangerous that they can't go on their property.
What do you mean?
Well, there's so much drug trafficking and cartels coming back and forth. Many ranchers have been threatened, and they're afraid to cross their own property.
Yes.
Some of those ranches down there are quite large.
Sid, when I went down there in El Paso and I looked over the Rio Grande, I was asking some of the security officers, what if I went over there to the Mexico side? They looked at me and they said, right there, that's the most dangerous area. You wouldn't come back.
Right. Oh. People don't realize, but we've had in Iraq and Afghanistan, over 5,000, we've lost that many troops. In that same period of time, we've had more murders on the Texas-Mexican border than we've lost military people. So
and for the longest time,
really
the Border Patrol has been dispirited because they felt no one had their back. I think they feel now that somebody's got their back.
We do. And Texas is, we took that on ourselves several years ago when we decided we were not getting enough help from the federal government. But now we have hope. So we're excited about that.
Sid, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sid.
I do have an announcement.
Yes.
That I'm here at the Super Bowl to announce our marketing program for the Texas Department of Agriculture, the Go Texan program. We have a new ambassador program.
Okay.
Former NFL players. I'm not the only cowboy that wears a hat. Some of them wear silver helmets with blue stars.
All right.
Thank
you very much.